side to side. This is a common stretch, especially at the beginning or the end of a class, to get into the lower back and the hips. So you're stretching them out. Okay, now press yourself back up. Now we're going to switch the legs. So you lean back. Now the left foot goes further away than the right. Sit up nice and tall. Hands on the thighs. And find your positioning. Adjust any pillows or blankets if you need to. Make sure that everything feels rested and comfortable. And like you can easily lift the lower back so that the lower back feels like it's curving just a little forward. You have that slight lift through the lumbar vertebrae. Okay, so let's do that again. Now we're going to bring the palms together. Interlink your fingers. So now the fingers are on the backs of your hands. And then push the palms forward until your elbows are straight. Bring the shoulders back. Again, lift the heart with the shoulder blades. And now raise the arms above the head. And do your best not to lift the shoulders to the ears. Keep space there. And bring as much energy in your arms as you can to push up through the palms and press the arms back and lift the heart. Push through the palms, press the arms back, lift the heart. Take a breath in here. Remember, anchor the right sitting bone. And then exhale, side bend to the left. Stay for a breath. Really nail that sitting bone down as you lengthen through the finger or through the palms, firming up the elbows, stretching the whole left side. Okay, inhale up to center. Exhale to the other side, anchoring the opposite hip, pushing up through the palms, staying for a breath. See if you can do this without tensing your legs or your jaw, your face. Okay, breathe in to come up. Lower the arms down. Now let's give the shoulders one big circle to make them feel loose. And then place your hands on your legs and sit up tall again. And find, if you've lost it, find that nice upright posture with the head on top of the spine. Okay, moving into that same twist. Take a breath in. Right hand behind you, left hand to the thigh. Come onto the front edge of the sitting bones. Exhale, turn back to the right. And now you can actually use the palm on the outer thigh to pull the spine across. Lifting up, turn the head last. And you might even want to pull that left hip back to make sure that the pelvis is anchored forward. One more breath here. And then next breath in, come forward. Other side. Finding length before you twist to the left. Pulling right hip back. To complete the twist, you turn the head. Okay, and then turn forward. Sit up tall. And now stretch your legs out and give them a shake. Now we're moving into a pose called Dandasana, or staff pose. And this is one of those foundational poses that, particularly in hatha classes, you'll be coming back to over and over again, because it reestablishes or teaches, and then it reestablishes a lot of the fundamentals that you can apply to a lot of the poses that you do. So I want you to bring your ankles right together and then energize your legs and flex the toes back. And now notice what happens with your pelvis. Your reference point is always going to be, first of all, how your sitting bones are resting on the floor. So right now, if you're on the back edge of your sitting bones, it means that your lower back is rounding back, and that's not what we want. because it's going to start to feel strained if we keep it that way. And also the spine is not in an optimal position when we do that. So if that is the case, bring a slight bend to your knees, grab onto your thighs, and now pull the pelvis upright. And ideally, come onto the slight front edge of your sitting bones. So you're actually lifting the lower back up and it's rounding forward. You can even check with your hand that you're doing that. So a nice lift forward. And now keeping it that way, see if you can straighten out your legs without rounding your back. And if you can't, you just stay where the knees need to be, okay? And now wherever you are, place your hands on the floor beside your pelvis, so they can go on the support or they can drop right down to the ground. And you're going to use your arms to create the same length in your spine that you have or you're trying to find in your legs, okay? So keep pressing the thigh bones down, keep the pelvis up and lifted, and now lift up through the top of the head, and now use the shoulder blades to press forward into the heart. Okay, and see if you can create length through the torso and the legs without letting the pelvis tilt back. And so you might find already as we're going through these fundamental yoga poses that yoga has a lot of different benefits. Flexibility and strength being the ones that are probably obvious to you right now. Balance. And then beyond that, stress reduction, relaxation, reduction in common issues like nervous disorders, heart problems, diabetes. And then outside of that, I mean, yoga can help you with a lot of different things, with sleep, anxiety, depression, mental disorders, motivation, energy levels that you feel throughout the day. It can help you feel happier in your life. The more yoga you do, the more you'll realize how much of these benefits can be an everyday thing for you. Okay, so now let's see if we can keep this but not use the arms anymore. So press through the heels, flex the toes, lift up, keep the lift. It's going to require some core muscle strength. Hover the hands off the floor. If your pelvis tilts back, bring the knees in until you can lift the pelvis forward again, and then try to work the knees down again without losing that. Okay, bring the palms together. Interlink the fingers the other way. So the way I mean is by bringing the other index finger closer and push the palms forward. Elbows are firm. Keep the lower back lifting, push through the heels, and now raise the arms up. Push through the palms, lift the heart with the shoulder blades, lengthen through the heels, flex the toes. One more breath. This might be hard, so don't be surprised. It doesn't look hard when you see someone else doing it. And lower the arms down. Good. Give the shoulders a nice big circle. And now let's bring the feet in, just so we can relax the legs and the lower back. And we're going to come right onto our backs now. So slip off of your support. Move that off to the side. And now you have, or you most likely have that rolled up blanket still. You're going to use that under your legs just for comfort. Push everything off to the side. And when you lie on your back, take that rolled up blanket and slip it right under your thighs. And you can judge for yourself where you want that to be. I like it to be high up on the thighs because it tends to release my lower back a little bit more. You can adjust that if you need to. So lie back. You can slip a pillow or a blanket underneath your head. And then with that rolled up blanket under your thighs, lengthen the legs out. Let the feet drop out to the sides. And then rest your arms along your sides with the palms facing up. And pretty much 99% of the classes out there finish with this pose called Shavasana. relaxation. And we're going to take about 2 minutes here. So all I want you to do is allow your body to relax. So you're softening the muscles in your body so that the bones can naturally sink into the floor. And a very important part of yoga is mindfulness, is being in touch with your body sensations all the time. So your mind doesn't carry you away with thoughts, whatever thoughts you have. So when you're doing yoga, you want to be very tuned in to what you're doing so that you can make sure you do it safely and you're doing it efficiently. And then beyond that is self-inquiry, getting to know yourself, getting to know your body. And doing these poses, breathing, relaxing, all of this will help you do that too. So let's take a little bit longer in silence and just allow your body to relax. Okay, so just start to move your body a little bit, fingers and toes. You can rock your head a little bit from side to side. And then you can bring your knees up to the chest and hug them in nice and tight, giving your back a stretch. And then go ahead and roll onto your side. Press yourself up to a seated position. If you need to make yourself comfortable now, go ahead and do that, sitting cross-legged. Sitting up nice and tall. Now bring your palms together. And so we finish every class. Most teachers do, I believe. I've never been in a class where they didn't, by saying namaste. And namaste, you can interpret it as a thank you or an expression of gratitude. And the gratitude is kind of it's a big gratitude. Gratitude for you and your life and the friends that you have and the family that you have. Gratitude for this teaching, gratitude for yoga existing, gratitude for whatever space you're in right now that allows you to do yoga, and whatever method you're using to do it, your computer, your laptop, or your mobile device, and gratitude for do yoga with me, of course. Thank you so much for joining me, and the next stage of this series is going to teach you how to do a pose called Thunderbolt, to sit on your heels. Until next time, namaste.